Hello everyone, Jace here, back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Card reveals. This time we'll be going over some more Power of the Elements reveals. First up is some more Suship support. Gunkin Suship Akashari. It's a Fire Aqua level 4 with 0 attack and 2000 defense. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Its first effect is this card's name becomes Gunkin Suship Shari while in the hand, deck, field, or graveyard. Its second effect is, you can reveal one other Gunkin Suship Shari in your hand, special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon one Gunkin monster from your deck, except Gunkin Suship Shari, but its effects are negated. And if you do, special summon one Xyz monster that mentions that monster from your extra deck using it and discards the material. This is treated as an Xyz summon. So one interesting thing about this card is, it's counted as Shari in the deck, but isn't counted as Shari in deck building, so you can actually run 3 of this card and 3 of Shari together. As for its extra effect, being a 1-card Suship Xyz that doesn't use your normal summon is really strong and does help the deck, but Gunkin Suships are still not good enough to actually see play. There's just not enough good cards in the deck to have a critical mass to be actually good. And the Xyz boss monsters aren't that great. But this is still really good support for a funny deck. Next up is some Mathmech support. Mathmech Circular. It's a level 4 light Cyberse effect monster with 1500 attack and 1500 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. First effect, you can send one Mathmech monster from your deck to your graveyard except Mathmech Circular. Special summon this card from your hand. Also, you can only attack with one monster for the rest of this turn. Second effect, if another Mathmech monster is normal or special summoned to your field while you control this monster, you can add one Mathmech spell trap from your deck to your hand. So this card's basically a Cyberse Lock Magician Soul since it sends the Mathmech for cost. It's amazing in any Cyberse deck. This is a good 1-card 3-material combo in any Cyberse deck. So first you send Sigma to special summon Circular. Then you can special summon Sigma from Grave and activate Circular Search Effect. Off of Circular Search Effect you can search Equation, which is a monster reborn. Then you can make Alan Version for another search, or make any Cyberse Link 2. And then Equation will bring back Circular. So that's 3 Link materials, or 1 Xyz, and 1 monster off of 1 card, which is just insane in any Cyberse deck, like Code Talker or Mathmech itself. In a pure Mathmech deck, this also makes the other Mathmech spell traps worth running other than Equation, because you can search Equation off of Circular and then use Alan Version to search a different spell trap. So overall, this is insane Mathmech support and just insane Cyberse support in general. And last week for the Power of the Elements reveals, we have new Scarce Claw support. First up is Scarce Claw Linked Heart. It's a Link 1 Dark Beast Warrior Link effect monster that has 500 attack and its left pointing arrow. Its material is 1 Scarce Claw monster or Visas Starfrost. If you link summon this card, the material must be in your main monster zone. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per duel. First effect, if this card is link summoned to your extra monster zone, you can add 1 Lithophobia, the Wanton and Willful World of Desire from your deck to your hand. Second effect, if you control Visas Starfrost, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So this is the Link 1 that searches the field spell, and the field spell searches a monster, so this is obviously great for the archetype. All the Scarce Claws have effects to special summon themselves to the same column as another Scarce Claw, so this obviously sets up a column to special summon your Scarce Claws to, which is just great for the archetype. I mean, it basically does everything. It basically just does everything for the archetype. And the second effect is good, but I don't know if you would actually run Visas Starfrost in a Scarce Claw archetype, even though most of the support mentions it, just because it doesn't really synergize that well, even out with its own effect. But this is obviously great support for the deck. I don't know if this makes Scarce Claw meta or anything, but it's still really good support. Next up is Scarce Claw Straddle. It's a quick play spell card. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. Activate 1 of these effects. Target 1 Scarce Claw monster or Visas Starfrost you control and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Your monster gains attack/defense equal to that monster's attack or defense, whichever is higher. When a card or effect is activated that targets a Scarce Claw monster and or visits Star Frosty control, negate that effect. So coming from the last card, this is pretty disappointing. The first effect is just honest, but honest-like effects aren't really that good nowadays, just because you aren't relying on battle most of the time to get rid of your opponent's monsters. And the second effect is targeting negation, which is nice, but like, you'd rather have something else be in your back row, and being on a spell as opposed to a monster means you're actually using up a resource to protect your own monsters from a target negation. So overall, this is just disappointing coming from the Link 1, but you might still play 1 because it is searchable. And that's it for today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Card reveals from Power of the Elements. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video, and comment below what you think of these new cards. But until next time, goodbye!